Jeju Olle Route 14-1, Jeoji-Seogwang Olle. Route outline. Let's start Jeju Olle Route 14-1. Opened on April 24th in 2020, it goes from Jeoji Village to the Oslok Green Tea Field. Route 14-1 is 9.3 kilometers in total, which takes about 3 hours to 4 hours. The level of difficulty is easy, and the route is relatively short. It is all about the Jeju Olle, the forest trail where you can feel green with your whole body. When you hike in the mysterious Jeju, there is a risk of getting lost. Please hike carefully so that you don't miss the guidance ribbons. Since there are no dwellings on the route, I recommend you to hike with 2 or more people rather than walking the course alone. Also, when it gets dark in the Jeju, there is a high chance of getting lost, so I recommend you not to enter the Jeju after 2 p.m. Note that there is no wheelchair section on Route 14-1. Let me introduce the major points on Route 14-1 first. Starting at the Jeju Olle Information Center in the Jeoji Arts Information Network Village, you pass Almot Pond, which is located 1.1 kilometers away. Then you pass Gangjang-dongsan Mound, Jeoji-Jeogwang, Mundoji-Orum, small extinct volcano, and the Jeoji drinking water resource. Then Route 14-1 finishes at Oslok Green Tea Field, where you can see a wide view of green tea fields. Except for the starting point, Jeoji Village, and the finishing point, the Innisfree Jeju House, where the passport stamping station is, there are no restaurants or stores, so please prepare a lunchbox, water, and some snacks. At the starting point of Route 14-1, there is the Jeju Olle Information Center. You can get transportation and restaurant information that you need for hiking the Jeju Olle Trail. And also, you can purchase the Jeju Olle passport and some eye-catching Jeju Olle souvenirs. The starting point of Route 14-1 is also the starting point of Route 14 and the finishing point of Route 13. Since it is the point where the 3 routes meet, please make sure which direction you should go. So, shall we start? Route 14-1 leads to a quiet stone wall path and a cozy village path as you leave Jeoji Village. The route following the stone walls protecting the farming fields is pretty comfortable to walk on, and you can see a nice tree far away. It is Gangjang-dongsan Mound, where 2 trees stand with beautiful branches. You can take a break here and prepare yourself to meet the Jeju, dense forest, where it is full of the energy of the forest. You will hike on the paved road from the Jeoji-Jeju dense forest to the entrance of the Mundoji-Orum small extinct volcano, so you can walk comfortably here. However, since it is uphill, I recommend you walk slowly. If you walk another 20 minutes, you will find a small pongnang shelter where a hackberry tree stands. If you go a little further from here, you can see grazing horses. You can say hello to the horses that make eye contact with the Olle hikers. At Mundoji-Orum, small extinct volcano, entrance, there is a portable toilet. Please note that there is no toilet until the finishing point. So, shall we go up to Mundoji-Orum, the small extinct volcano? The way to the top of Mundoji-Orum is relatively easy. As you climb up the ridge through a steep slope with a dirt path where you can see silvergrass and pine trees here and there, it leads you to the top through a winding dirt path. If you reach the top of Mundoji-Orum, you can see Halasan Mountain and Orums in all directions at a glance. You can also see islets of the island all over the sea as well. When you get down from Mundoji-Orum with dense pine trees, the Jeoji-Jeogwang starts. If you walk down the pavement easily with tall trees next to you, you will be able to hear a variety of birds chirping. As you hike slowly, feeling the sky and sunlight between the big trees, enjoying the breeze, you will see a shelter for the Jeju Olle Trail users built by Hangyangmyeon. It would be a good idea to take a break here and go back to the trail, right? Now, there is about 2.2 kilometers and 30 minutes left until the finishing point. Before entering the forest, you will see a park with small sculptures. If you just passed the shelter a little before, you can take a break here. Now you enter the Jeoji-Seogwang dense forest, where trees and vine plants are tangled. As you hike through the forest, you can see the great harmony of nature. Rather than walking fast on a narrow stone path and dirt path, I'd like to recommend you to stand there for a moment, feeling the green forest to the fullest and keeping it in your eyes and heart. When you hike in the charms of the Jeoji-Seogwang, you will hear the sound of cars from far away, which means the finishing point is getting closer. So, you're going to have to walk more slowly to enjoy the rest of the Jeoji-Seogwang, right? The winding Jeoji-Seogwang path leads to the Jeoji drinking water resource. As you are walking down a little steep slope where the forest ends, you will face the Oseolok Jeju Green Tea Field with exclamations and finish Route 14-1. The Oseolok Tea Museum is the largest tea exhibition hall in Korea, located between the vast green tea fields. It is a space where you can experience the history and culture of tea, including tea utensils from the Three Kingdoms period through the Joseon Dynasty and teacups from all over the world. You can also enjoy the view of the green tea field at the observatory. Next to the Oseolok Tea Museum, there is the Innisfree Jeju House. You can try organic food made with local ingredients in Jeju, and you can also join the hands-on experience program of making soup with Jeju's local ingredients. By the way, did you check the checkpoint for the passport stamp? The checkpoint for the passport stamp is located in the Jeoji Arts Information Network Village, which is the starting point stamp, the Mundoji Orem Small Extinct Volcano exit, which is the midpoint stamp, and the Oseolok Green Tea Fields, which is the finishing point stamp. So please don't forget to mark your special memories of the Jeju Olle route with the stamps.